Dear viewers, welcome to this YouTube channel. In this chapter, there will be an explanation of Case Study 1009, Complete Chart Reading, as follows. Case Study 1009, Complete Chart Reading. Rahu, 8, is stronger than Jupiter, 5, with Mercury, 4, in detriment. Steps for analysis. Locate the Zodiac of ASC, the first house, in natal chart. Locate each of 10 planets and justify its quality in each house. Justify relationship between Planet-ASC and Planet-Planet in terms of aspect, conjunction, opposition, sextile, trine, mutual condition, friendly pairs, element pairs, kindred pairs, enmity pairs, and impact to quality of each planet. This step is the most crucial for other steps. Justify and relocate the position of ASC if necessary, based on the most dominant planet compared with personality of the native, such as talkative, thoughtful, etc. You can skip this step prior to gaining sufficient experience. Describe general findings that appear in natal chart to the native. Analysis. ASC in Aquarius. The first house, Tonu. Mars, Jupiter, and Rahu are in conjunction with ASC. Mars in post-exaltation, Jupiter is normal, Rahu in domicile. Mars and Jupiter in kindred pairs, Mars and Rahu in air element pairs can enhance their strengths. Explanation. Conjunctions amongst Mars, Jupiter, and Rahu can enhance their strengths mildly, but such strength cannot be measured in terms of percentage. The fourth house, Bandhu. The Moon, exaltation, has no aspect to ASC or to other planets and has no relationship with other planets either. Then, the Moon cannot enhance or reduce strength of other planets. The native does not appear as sweet or charming manner, as quality of the Moon does not impact to ASC. The fifth house, Putta. Uranus, which trines and has 50% impact to ASC, will cause volatile qualities of Mars, Jupiter, Rahu, and ASC. The native's character will be bipolar, mood swing, mysterious, introverted, and elusive, 50%. The native with Mars, in post-exaltation, Jupiter conjunction, will be generally in good health. However, with influenced by Uranus, the native's health will be unstable and can experience severe sickness or accident. Jupiter represents justice and consciousness. With influenced by Uranus, the native will be in justice, unconsciousness, credulity, and delusive. Rahu represents enchantment, trickery, and cheat. With influenced by Uranus, the native will be tricky, deceitful, or a sly. However, sometimes the native can be fooled by trickery of be foolish, tricky. Uranus opposites to Mercury in his fall and the 11th house, Labha, Sagittarius, which has 80% impact to ASC. Uranus will enhance bad quality of Mercury. The native will be variegated, fastidious, whiny, and grumbling and inauspicious, despite in aspect to ASC. The sixth house, Ari. Ketu opposites to the Sun, Chula Chakra, and Venus, Devi Yoga, with 80% impact. In sextile with the Moon, exaltation, and Saturn, pre-exaltation, with 60% impact. These relationships enhance their strengths, both better and worsen qualities. However, this formation has no aspect to ASC and then no impact to the 8th house, Mahana. Saturn, pre-exaltation, has no aspect to ASC but is in aspect with the Moon, the Sun, Venus, and Ketu. Saturn and Venus are in enmity pairs. Stronger Saturn reduces quality of both Venus, Davi Yoga, and Ketu. However, Venus gains some power from the Sun, Chula Chakra, Kindred Pairs, and her quality has little impacted by Saturn. Saturn trines the Moon without any pair relationship. The strength of Saturn is enhanced by the Sun, Chula Chakra, fire element pairs, but reduced by Venus, enmity pairs, and then final impact is squared out. The 11th house, Labha. Mercury is detriment and in sextile with ASC, 60% impact. Mercury and Rahu in enmity pairs, but weak Mercury slightly reduces strength of Rahu, therefore, Mercury-Uranus in opposition shows prominent impact. The above analysis is the basic process in chart reading, however the justification of strength is just estimation, not accurate measurement, because other factors must be considered. However, to repeat the process till getting familiar with will practice deliberately view. Justification ASC position. Correct. The native is talkative but fussy, talks badly, likes to gossip, sextile with detrimental Mercury, is stubborn and doesn't listen to anyone and cunning, conjunct with Rahu in own domicile. Chart reading process. 1. What zodiac sign does ASC locate? Aquarius. 2. What are planets in conjunction with ASC? Dominant traits are defined according to such planets and their qualities. How will the overall life be successful? Look at the quality of the planets. Just leave this process if there are no planets in conjunction with ASC. Mars, Jupiter, Rahu are in conjunction with ASC. The native has a strong personality, intolerant, Mars, a bit stubborn, does not believe in anyone, does not listen to anyone, Rahu, overall life can be easily successful. Steady growth, Mars in post-exaltation, and gradually, Rahu in its domicile, good at working with government and getting support from senior level, Jupiter in conjunction. 3. What planet is the first house's ruler, Tonulak? Which house that rulership planet locates? The inherent nature of the native will be described by that rulership planet. The native will relate with or give importance to the issues that represented by the house that the rulership planet locates in. Rahu is the first house's ruler, Tonulak. The native's true nature is stubborn, for no reason, and may be obsessed with something. With conjunction to ASC, the native is apparently enchantment, sly, crafty person. The native is also self-centered, caring of himself before others, selfish person. 4. Delineate strength of planets from the qualities of first house's ruler, Tonulak, and of planets that are in conjunction with ASC. This horoscope is quite strong. Rahu as first house ruler, Tonulak, in its own domicile, and ASC is in conjunction with Mars, Jupiter, and Rahu, all of good quality. The native expresses strong personality, both inherent and appearance, and will be successful easily. This is only preliminary justification. For details, further justification on planets and transit is required. 5. Delineate Tonused, which represents general habits of the native. Try to simplify meanings and don't explain too much, because other factors must be considered. With the Sun as Tonused, the native is arrogant, self-centered, does not tolerate with losing credibility or dignity. 6. Delineate the native's character from planets in aspect to ASC, conjunction, opposition, sextile and trine respectively. Considering planets in conjunction with ASC, Mars represents hard, direct, diligent character, Jupiter represents soft-hearted and sympathetic person, Rahu represents smart but cunning. Rahu is stronger than Jupiter. Rahu in own domicile implies more cunning at old age. With Uranus ASC in trine, the native is moody, mysterious, sometimes reckless, volatile morality, and can do wrong things. With Mercury in fall and in sextile with ASC, the native speaks unsoundly, is fastidious and whiny. 7. Delineate planets that have no aspect to ASC. This step is more difficult to justify and should carry on when getting more experience. With the Moon in exaltation but no aspect to ASC, the native cannot express sweet and good manners but will express strong character of Mars, in conjunction with ASC, with Saturn, pre-exaltation, in the 8th house, Mahana. The thoughtfulness and planning of the native cannot be applied in practice. The native cannot follow the plan and have difficulty in land issues, difficult work, damage, or unlucky outcome. With the Sun, Chula Chakra, in 12th house, Venushana, the native cannot express his arrogance and dignity to outsiders. With Venus, Devi Yoga, in the 12th house, the native cannot express his imagination and fantasies to outsiders. 8. Delineate other houses in orders by locating planets in each house. What that planet is, where it comes from, or what house it goes to, how quality it is. There are a lot of details to talk about, sorted by important houses such as the 7th, Patni, the 2nd house, Kadampa, the 10th house, Karma, the 3rd house, Sahaja, etc. Same justification with the 1st house, Tonu, but fewer details. The 7th house, Partnership, has no planet. The Sun, Chula Chakra, which is its ruler, locates in the 12th house. The native will have good partner or couple, but later the relationship will be breakup or in separation. The 2nd house, Financial, Property, has no planet. Jupiter, which is its ruler, has slightly better quality than normal, from above analysis, is in conjunction with ASC. The native is good at saving money and preserve his wealth. On extreme case, the native will be a miser or sticky. The 10th house, Work, has Jupiter, which is its ruler, in conjunction to ASC. The native always has work to do, no matter the native want to do or not. The native is also a diligent person, Mars, but not workaholic. The ruler of the 1st house, Tonulak, and the 10th house, Karma, has no relationship. The 3rd house, Friend, has no planet. With Mars, post-exaltation, ASC conjunction, the native has good friends coming to visit or depend regularly. Prediction of the career. Delineate suitable careers by considering dominant planets, both single and composite planets. Dominant planets of the native are Mars, post-exaltation, Rahu, domicile, and Jupiter, slightly stronger than normal. The appropriate careers are represented by meanings of such planets including technician and athlete, but Uranus-Mars in aspect may cause health problems and should be avoided. These careers: management, communications, speculation, Rahu, teacher and government service, Jupiter. Careers that the native can do well but inauspicious are represented by the Venus, Davi Yoga, the Moon, exaltation, the Sun, Chula Chakra. The Moon has no concrete meaning for any career, with Venus and the Sun in the 12th house, Venushana, career related to Venus, art and beautiful things, and Sun, gold, will not be sustainable. Saturn in pre-exaltation will gain some strength in careers that relate to hard working, difficult work, housing, real estate, agriculture, land, shrimp farming, etc. However, given Saturn in the 8th house, house of the death, these careers can cause damage without return any benefit to the native. Expertise in any profession is determined by high-quality planets including Mars, technician and sportsman, Rahu, trick, gambling, Jupiter, religion, Venus, art, in either single or composite planets. Real-life information. The native is a man, serving the government with continual advancement and high-ranking position on his retirement. On his retirement, he owns several plots of inherited land and operates a small hotel business. His personality is impatient, irritable, greedy, selfish, stingy, cunning, often taking advantage of people and slandering. He pretends to be rich by using his high-ranking position to defraud other people. He used to fraudulently borrow title deeds of his relatives' land plot to borrow other people's money. That land plot was confiscated and the case went to the lawsuit, but ended up with losing case. Indeed, he has a lot of debt due to his wife who spent money on several infertile projects, and he trusts his wife so much. Despite frequently quarrel and conflict with his wife and leading to divorce, he later reconciled and remarried 3 times with her. Health: he has many congenital diseases. But with his stubbornness, he refuses to take medicine and has been carried to the hospital many times without any fear. In summary, this horoscope is correct in all aspects and the stories are beyond imagination, including his hypocrisy, deception, and on financial status. Please stay tuned for the upcoming episodes.